So let's see what the Egyptologists say about what we see in those images that you didn't show your viewers. One of the most interesting features of Lishmai's skull is that his facial features can be classified as ethnically black. The discovery makes sense when seen in the context of the Elephantine as a border area, where different human groups interacted over millennia. As a consequence of this, we can conclude that Serpent II was also black. What? Say what? This is the Egyptologist saying this. As with most of his ancestors. Wait, what? As with most of his ancestors? In certain ways, these ethnic characteristics were already apparent to those who had studied the statues found in the sanctuary of Khema. Let's go down further. It says, Serpent II's family members are depicted as Egyptians in this way, so the color of their skin was merely a personal feature, not an ethnically differentiation element. Egypt then, as now, was diverse from the point of view of the different human groups living there. That's basically what I've been saying donkey long. The ancient Egyptians were racially mixed from the beginning, from the Delta all the way down to Aswan. But let's see how racially diverse they were. So at the bottom we can see that Serpent II's other daughter, Setageni, had Mediterranean features in her cranium. But what Egyptologist 7 doesn't point out was that there's another Setageni. It's Setageni A. You can see it there right at the top. It says site to identify the body of Setageni A with Setageni V. The latter shows Mediterranean features in her cranium. So what does the former show? Here we go. Okay, do you remember when I talked about that there was a second Negroid person? Well, this is the second one. And when they found him, he had a dagger on him. And they did a whole study on it. And they showed out this individual's name was Khema. And he was a priest. And he was Negroid. So here we're going to discuss 4 individuals found during the time of Serpent I. And we're going to look at them and we're going to see something very important. Okay, we're going to look at this individual here and read it. In spite of its very bad condition, Negroid features can be observed in the skull. such as rounded lower ridge of the nasal cavity, lack of canine teeth, and a small nasal spine. Okay, let's read this one. It says almost total absence of canine fossa and the nasal width allows us to classify the individual within the Negroid human group. Remember, it says almost total absence of canine fossa. Okay, here's the third one. Facial features such as the rounded lower ridge of the nasal cavity, small nasal spine, and virtual lack of canine teeth allow us to classify the subject as Negroid. Okay, so now let's read this one. It says her long and tight nose, the sharp lower ridge of the nostrils, the large nasal spine, and the presence of canine teeth lead us to include her in the Caucasoid group. Okay, so here's our A group Nubian with its slightly wider nose and its square orbits. But there's also one more thing that I would like to show you. Gonzalez, take a close look here. Early dynastic A group man skull, no canine teeth and maxilla. What? No canine teeth? In the last three that we read, who had no canine teeth? So no canine teeth, wider nose, and square orbits.